Avery and Jean assisted the other researchers in lowering the propulsion device into the water from the aft end of the Esperanza Renacida. The boat, now equipped with a helipad and a diving platform, had come a long way from its original purpose as a firefighting vessel in the Soviet fleet. Outfitted masked to flippers in the most advanced diving gear known to man, Carter stood on the platform along with one of Dr. Chen's people, checking and rechecking his gear. Once he was below the surface, he would truly be on his own, at the mercy of whatever the reef and the outflow of the Amazon River could throw at him. Sure, he had a high-definition underwater video camera with direct feed, as well as recording capabilities. The trouble was that due to the murky nature of the seawater and the complete lack of light at the lower depths, there was every likelihood that the direct feed wouldn't work properly. The high levels of sediment would probably block the signal to the ship. The possibility made Avery even more nervous about the dive. She still couldn't shake the memory of their Antarctic expedition. As far as the weather was concerned, they couldn't have prayed for a better day to make the dive. The bright sunlight and calm seas offered the best conditions possible. The journalist and her crew had been delivered by helicopter at precisely 9:05 a.m. The pilot had said that as long as the current conditions held, he would return to retrieve the production team at 4 p.m. But as Avery knew too well, conditions could deteriorate quickly in this part of the world, a lesson the 2016 expedition had learned to their great peril. Carter turned to look back at Avery and gave her the OK sign. She smiled and watched as he stepped off the platform into the waves. After a few moments of preparation, Carter had attached himself to the harness of the propulsion system. Then, with one last wave, he disappeared below the ocean surface. Avery stared, not even daring to blink, until even his colorful suit had disappeared into the murky depths of the Atlantic. "You're worried about him, aren't you?" a voice said from behind her. Avery turned to see the sexy journalist standing beside her, wearing a concerned expression. She waited a moment before responding, unsure if the question was genuine or simply another well-practiced maneuver designed to elicit a quotable response for her coverage of the expedition. "Off the record, Miss Turner," the journalist said. "Of course I am," Avery said at last, releasing the breath she had been holding without realizing it. "All TV drama aside, this is a very dangerous dive, Miss Costa. Isadora Costa." Avery chuckled aloud. "Coast? Your last name is really the Portuguese word for coast?" Costa smiled. "Like you said, everything in television is drama. Given where I would be working, it just seemed to fit.